Hey, this message is for Virgo. Hey, Virgo. Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective that will be watching on this channel? Only those messages for those people. I see love. Ooh, somebody is hiding their love for you. It's a mystery. Before I begin, I feel the need to say, please only take what resonates. Hold on. Because I'm being guided to say a disclaimer. Because I don't want you to say, if I say something and you think it's for you, but it's not your situation, and sometimes people try to force things to fit their situation, only take what feels right. Feels like, I resonate with that. Okay, moving forward. Virgo, I feel like somebody's in love with you, and they're hiding it. If not that, you could be falling in love with yourself. Learning to fall in love with yourself and remove the mask that you wear. Nice. What else? Something is very mysterious about you. People find you mysterious. They want to figure you out. They want to conquer you, some people. But they cannot because they're not on your level. And that's not a shot. I mean, it is kind of a shot, but it's not meant to be a shot. It just means that you're evolving and they're staying stagnant. And I hear mediocre, basic, and you elevate yourself, your soul. You find a way to get the answers that you seek. Some of you may get those answers in your community. Damn. People, I don't see it yet, but I suspect these are either ex-friends, because I see friends here. Yeah, I was about to say ex-partner, but maybe your ex-partner was your friend. They haven't moved forward. They haven't taken action on their lives or certain factors in their lives, or maybe they tried to, but then they're stuck. These people over time are losing money, becoming poor. It says poverty here, right? And they're comparing themselves to you. And you're protected. It's a bear here that represents protection. You're chill. You're protected. You're still moving forward, or you're still stable. Because some people these days is just jealous of your stability. Okay, that you can pay your bills. That's how bad, it's getting. Or they may see that you've gotten some kind of glow up, or you just don't seem worried about the economy or worried about the environment or the political or religious wars that are going on. You appear to be very lucky to these people. Some of you, you're shining, your skin is glowing, like you just look good, and you're not sad or depressed or broken down, or even a broken mindset or a broken spirit. I do see a friend of yours, a friend maybe that you cut off or disconnected from. This person is controlled by their environment. This person, like I said, they think they're taking steps forward, but they actually end up taking steps backwards. They have mixed feelings about you. I feel like this person thought you would come back by now, or make peace with the devil. Hold on, Spirit. Hold on with that one. It doesn't say they miss you. They have mixed feelings about why you disconnected yourself from them. Some people view you as free. Like you have more freedom in your life. You have more freedom of your time. Maybe they're obligated to like a rigorous schedule, or I just heard you have many choices. You have a lot of options. You break free out of certain cycles. You discard what no longer serves you or what gets in the way of your growth. It's a lot here. You change I hear switch up when things are not working in your favor, or when you see, like, you're a mutable sign. You are adaptable. You can switch up and change. And you know, some signs cannot do. They're not built. That's not built into them. They're not built for that. I'm trying to figure out how to say it without being like offensive or like trying to act like you're better than, because you're not. But it's like certain signs are fixed. I think it's what, air signs are fixed. I don't know which signs. I don't know what signs are fixed. There are fixed signs. They're not able to switch and change, and they kind of stay where they are. They're not able to pivot. So that is highlighted here. And right now I'm seeing it's a friend who feels some type of way about that. They don't see you coming back, being friends with them again. This person may be stuck in chaos and confusion. And like I said, their money is dwindling or poverty. They may they have mixed feelings about renewing something with you or not. I feel like if they try to renew something with you, you'll decline. Ooh, nice. Okay. I'm going to let go of that part because I kept talking about that and there's so much more here. We'll see what else comes up about that. Yeah, Virgo, I see that you're not accepting less than. Like, you have standards. I hear high standards. You're a mystery to your community. You have people in your community who want to know you, get to know you, or who just simply observe you, but you're not available to them, or you don't like try to force connections. I hear you go where you're celebrated, where you're guided to. So even if I did see friend here, but even beyond a friend, wherever you go in your community, like, people like watch you. You know how some people do people watching, and they're like, this person is chill. They're just relaxed. They just don't look like they have any stress. And it's because you're protected. Like I said, you look very lucky, or you look like you just have good luck, winning. If this is not resonating, then this is not your story. This is for people who are thriving, who are abundant, who know how to, oh God, I just heard a shapeshift, know how to turn they're alchemists. They turn a negative into a positive. They've overcome poverty. They've learned to master themselves. They overcame poverty, or being broke, or having little money, little possessions, to now they're abundant. They've overcome being controlled by family, by, I hear, a mother or even a father, being manipulated by other people's, their hands, being a puppet. They've overcome sneaky ass people, tricksters. It's a fox here. They've found solutions in challenging ways, and now they're living their life of their dream and wealth, or on the verge of being a wealthy woman or man. So these people have transcended beyond what a lot of people are not able to do. A lot of people are stuck. These people who I'm speaking to has been on a long quest, a long journey. I know this is my story. Over a long period of time. I'm hearing over some people is over 10 years, 5 years. They've like, I heard Bridge to Terabithia. I know it's a movie. I've never seen it, but I know the name. They've like crossed over, built their own stability, and now expect surprises, a lucky streak. But somebody does have a void here. Oh, okay. This void, your lucky streak, and you focused on yourself and your quest and your security. You chilling, like you're on chill mode a lot, or just relax a lot, or in beautiful, luxurious environments a lot, or beautiful nature, something, leaves other people feeling the void of you. If you walked out of people's lives and chose yourself, like I said, you focused on your money, you leveled up money-wise, but more importantly, being controlled by people, being the puppet. And this, okay, I hear even in your work environment, people just trying to control or dominate, or it says to be in someone else's hands, and these sneaky people. That left a void. So people feel your void, the loss of you. Somebody is dreaming about things that they've always desired or wished for. Possessions, a new house, new car, money. And I do see you getting it. What's this disharmony? You getting your dreams coming true, Virgo? Let me show you. Will create some kind of disharmony in the environment. Whether that means with people that you used to know that you disconnected from, there'll be some kind of conflict over you materializing your dreams, or in your community, which I believe we talked about this before, because I only do Virgo and Libra readings, so I don't know if it was for you or Libra, but you're level up. Some of you might be getting a new car, new house, or both, or just have new money, or just thriving, right? People in your community feel some type of way about it. Look at this. Community, feeling, moon is feelings, because they can't figure you out. You're like a major mystery. Like, how is she doing it? How are you thriving? How do you look secure? Why aren't you worried, stressed, depressed? Why don't you look like sad? Like, it's okay. Let's see what else. And it's because you can pivot, you transform. Wow. Okay, is that what that is? Remember when I said make peace with the devil? Because that's what I saw. You've made peace with the fact that some people on this planet, it's a lot of people who are just here for karmic purposes, negative karmic purposes. You transcended that. You transformed. You were the target of some people's negative energy or evil eye. You've made peace with it. You made peace with people you left behind who cannot come with you to the top, because you're putting in the work on yourself. You're making the effort. You're climbing the mountain, even when those boulders, I'm trying to figure out, as you're climbing these mountains, some of those climbs are really hard to get to the top. I'm just saying that because I'm not a mountain climber, but I just watched this movie. I forgot what it was, and she was a mountain climber. Her husband, her partner were climbers, and it was like she kept getting to a certain point on the mountain and she kept falling because she had some kind of attachment, and she kept going, and eventually she got to the top. So you can endure change. You are the change maker. You make the effort. You overcome yourself, your own demons, addictions, fears, challenges, issues, environment, familial programming, evil intent, negative behaviors, and you found peace with it all. That's why they're mad. But it's not about them, because you make peace with it, so really it doesn't matter anymore. So that's the first section. That's the first spread. If none of that resonates with you, it's not your story. I mean, although it could be your future, but step by step by step by step, Virgo, is what you've done. Overcame snakes and disharmony, yes. And jealous friends. They fill your void. Oh, I forgot about this over here. Ambition to the top. To the top, Virgo. And having balance. Higher status. Not only higher status, but your skills have increased. I said this, maintaining, even if you just maintain stability, it bothers others. All right. Anyway, let's move on. What else is Virgo spirit? Thank you. Well, okay, Virgo. So you, I see a Virgo who's been in isolation, growing. I see a Virgo here who is Deciding what to do with a soul tie. Okay, I see a glow up here though. There's some kind of soul tie here that you've detached from and released. Okay. Okay, and you went private. Virgo, some of you went quiet and ghost. Nice. Yes, yes, yeah. I think this is the first time I'm really reading these cards. So I'm like, wow, Virgo, amazing. You went private. Privacy is here twice. So I feel like you went private on two social media platforms. Maybe you made your page private, or you're not even on certain platforms anymore, social media. It says you've accepted what is and what wasn't. You don't owe people your words. Like, you move in silence now. And detached is here. Glow up is the best revenge. You're more confident. Main character energy. You follow the truth. You know the truth. It says if they wanted to, they would, period. I see you're more independent, joyful, creative. Loving yourself, taking pictures or giving yourself flowers. Drinking your favorite coffee drink or your favorite drink. Curated drink. Really learning to love your life, Virgo, or love yourself, or both. It says you're allowed to outgrow people. You know that you've evolved. Change, freedom. That's exactly what I said. You evolved. Not only that, you're not sharing everything that you've done or been through. It says privacy, boundaries. You changed your whole vibe. Walking in authenticity, self-honor. Nice. Nice. I'm hearing not even looking for attention anymore. Not mistaking chaos for chemistry. So healing yourself, I'm doing a video. Healing yourself so that you can attract better people. Some of you have invested in therapy. 21. Some of you, oh, hold on. 20. Some of you are invested in therapy. It just says healing, wisdom, growth. There's your Virgo. Overcoming dramatic people, dramatic relationships. All right. What else? Wow, yeah. I see you facing yourself. Facing yourself. Over failed commitments from the past. And creating an emotional sanctuary for yourself, or just simply in solitude. Yeah, you've ghosted people. People who are fake. People who always want to try to come back and repeat karmic cycles. Energy vampires. They're not completely energy vampires, but just some deep people with some toxic cycles and patterns and behaviors. You ghosted them. And worked on yourself. Glow up. Again, what else? What's coming? What's coming, Spirit? We already know, because you know what? Some of you on the beach. Some of you may be retiring. Because I'm like, I know for me, I already know what I've been through. Sometimes, yeah, in the beginning, it's like, oh, it's nice to hear, like, yeah, I overcame this. But like, what's coming next? Because I already know my past. Some of you planning the future. I hear asset protection or planning your money out or trying to grow your money, overnight success, but it hasn't fully happened yet. Closure, ending chapters, feeling free with a poker face on, or just like a, what is it? RBH, no, RBF face. Resting B face. Yeah, bouncing back from the lessons you learned in life. I mean, some of you are it's still in progress. But you're moving forward. Because it's not about the top, it's the journey to get there. Like you're on your way there, so it's like you're there already. Some of you may have a sneaky link. Some of you may be evolving from your connection with a sneaky link. Cutting ties with them, or I don't know if you have a cutting ties with sneaky link or starting a new one. But this person has higher consciousness. What is this brand new? Some of you are online dating, have a lot of choices online. A lot of people are interested in you. Some of those people are clout chasers. You're just choosing to be single and move away from people who have red flags or people who are two-faced or side pieces. What's that? Okay, you might be just, focus on your money instead. Putting people in the friend zone. Focusing on your money. Okay. There's some kind of past life payday here. Or a past life relationship. What else? Something with a relationship. What's a situationship? Some kind of awakening about a situationship or that sneaky link. Somebody wants to be more than friends. Didn't I say somebody was in love with you, but they didn't? That was the first spread. Somebody was in love with you, but they don't tell you. It's like they're quiet about it. What is this? So I don't know if you saw, but these cards, a few other cards came out and these were behind it, but then so I kept shuffling and they came out. Virgo, somebody wants to use you for your money or your stability. It's a fake person. Okay, you're not giving them the time of day, though. They're a liar. But they're, like, really good at lying. Okay, you let it go. You let it go. All right. So some of this person is very they're misleading, but they're really good at lying. So, all right. Since you let it go, that might be that energy vampire that was here. So maybe I don't know what they're doing yet, but they're coming up. Okay, secret. Okay. They're maybe trying to secretly watch you online, but maybe that's when you changed your page to private. So just they might try to come from fake pages. What else for Virgo? Virgo. Okay. Somebody was having a lot of sex in April, or a rat with a rat. Okay. If not that, in April, there was somebody who was working against you behind your back and wanted to come back for sex. What does that have to do with anything? A vulture? Okay, this person is depressed. This person is depressed. Why April though? Something happened in April? Something took place in April. Okay. Let's see if we come back about that. Somebody's depressed over a loss of you. Maybe they were depressed in April. In April, But this is a person that you had sex with. But they were doing something behind your back. Okay, fast forward. There's 2 women here. One you'll be meeting with, and there's some kind of handshake. There's some kind of recognition from a woman. She has either blonde hair, gray hair, or white hair, and like fair skinned. There's another woman here who feels frustrated or tied down. This could be that friend you had. Let's see what else. Good luck. Oh, okay, yeah. There's a woman here who feels like she's frustrated. There's a burned bridge here. Remember that bridge card came out earlier and it was like something about a friend? Yeah, I feel like I said something about she has mixed signals, or like if they feel like if they came back, you would reject them. There's a burned bridge here. So, I don't know. You're coming up maybe in her thoughts. You're lucky. As I said earlier, Virgo. So people are thinking about you. Like, yeah, disappointment. And this friend is thinking about you. So, I feel like, Virgo, when you had this friend, a female with dark hair, she maybe used to tell herself or give her advice or something, and she didn't take it, and you ended up walking away, just choosing yourself, and now they're reflecting on the loss of you. Like, oh wow, I should have stuck with Virgo because Virgo's now winning, or I could have learned something from Virgo, but now the bridge is burned, something like that. What else? So they're just disappointed. Okay, here's an older man now. Not rats and mice, Virgo. Gosh. There's a man here showing up as a mouse. They have a lot of pride. He's dealing with some woman. Oh, he's talking to another woman. Maybe, okay, about his feelings. Maybe his therapist or somebody, mentor. He's talking to her about his feelings, and she's giving him a lot of valid criticisms. Like, she's helping him look at himself and how he's shown up. He has a lot of discord between, I'm hearing women, but it does say friends and family here. But I'm thinking it's women. He has relationship issues with women. And I feel like he used to maybe blame the woman, but now this friend or this woman, this other woman is helping him see himself. So maybe like I said, a counselor or a therapist or a psychiatrist or a psychologist. But he has a lot of pride. December. He might be either born in December, maybe he's a Capricorn or Sag. Or, I don't know, maybe he comes back and I don't know. December is here though. What else? We got another man here. Another man that's a wish fulfillment, Virgo. This is separate from these other people. I do hear to go to this other deck. Then you got another man. Okay, he looks younger or your age. He's a wish fulfillment. What? Tell me more about him, Spirit. Oh, I gotta show you this. Happiness with him and well-being. Because Virgo, you've ascended. You've grown. Like I said, the sun. You're shining. What's this? Oh God, I didn't see this. Oh my God. Marriage, if that's what you like or want. Fun. Going out having fun with this man. Success. Bro, you left these other people behind. But like I said, there's a woman who's going to shake your hand or give you some kind of recognition or reward. Could be at work, could be whatever business decision or something, partnership. Then you have this woman who is an ex-friend of yours, or even just somebody, a female that you no longer talk to, struggling over the loss of you. You have this older man who is in therapy now, seeing the error of his own ways. Okay? Doesn't say regret, but I suspect these people are remembering you and the influence you had on their lives and what you've told them that they ignored. Which is fine, because everybody gets it in their own time, but at the end of the day, they cannot come back. They have not, they still have a lot of work and healing to do. If you'll even allow them back at some point. Or not. Then you have this sexy, fine man. He has black hair. He has dark hair. He has this like chiseled model face. Like, I mean, he's kind of handsome. The features. We're gonna get more about him. Okay, so some of you are gonna be dating a younger man. How? What's up with him? Oh, okay, sorry. A younger man who maybe his parents passed away. Okay, this is somebody different. Let's see what else. Okay, alternative. Okay, so some of you had this. Some of you, this man, if you're looking for a man, is, or this person, but it's showing up as a man. Oh, some of you may want a woman. Okay, so some of you with this person who's going to bring a lot of happiness, joy, and being and fun into your life. Then there's another person who's younger, who his family, he may have had a lot of family losses, but he has money. He's wealthy, or he has resources and spiritual growth, and he may be kind of shrewd in business. Okay, he's a shrewd businessman, but successful nonetheless. So, oh, you may have a choice between these two people. Okay, got it. You have a choice between these two people. What else? Romance is in the air. Love is in the air. Yeah, you have a choice. Who are you going to choose? Something about family. Oh, your family's going to want you to help them, Virgo. Family going to have a handout. You're going to get some kind of money or wealth, and your family's going to have their handout needing your assistance and guidance. I don't feel like it's anything saying that you shouldn't help them, but I do hear that, or know, and within myself, is that they have to ask you. Like, don't help unless they ask. They know that you have a lot of you have a lot of strength, you have a lot of peace, you have a lot of success. One of these family members will try to make you do something out of your will. So, like, let's say they need help, and they do ask you for help. But let's say you're only comfortable giving $1,000, but they want $10,000. So you got, just make sure you set your boundaries with that, because you're the prize, Virgo. I mean, it is what you're the prize. So you are the shot caller. You call the shots. When you do your work and evolve, and now these people who haven't, but they have their hand out, like, you're the leader. So it's up to you to say no, or, well, I'll give you this. Whatever. Or simply say no if you don't want to help them. I mean, that's up to you. All right, moving on. How long we got? How long we been on here? All right, let's get some confirmations. Virgo, you are asked to cleanse your energy. Your aura needs it. It says giving musty. Something you ask for in divine time. Something you ask for is coming in divine timing. I do see a Pisces here. What else? Something is going to happen during Mercury retrograde with a Pisces. Mercury retrograde, the next one is in June. Like I said, you are the alchemist. You can turn nothing into something, or a negative into a positive. You are magical. You have a lot of power. Whatever you ask for is a yes. It will happen. It's happening. It's here. Keep visualizing, meditating, asking, amplifying the energy. Something that you ask for is going to happen during Leo season. I think I'm going to start sharing how I amplify energy. The only thing is, I just don't think a lot of people, I don't know. But there are ways to amplify energy, which I surround myself with things that amplify energy. So I have to, okay, some of you are visualizing, using your imagination, or need to visualize what you would like to come into fruition. Because whatever it is a yes during your winning lucky season. What else? Okay, so it's delusional. Touch some grass. Okay, have boundaries. Somebody's delusional. Okay, I'm getting this is maybe about that person who, your family member who had their hands out. Maybe they're delusional to think you're gonna give them. I heard 50,000. I don't know, 10 or 50,000. This person also is working with a satanic force or devil or demon or something or dark energy. Your ex have boundaries against them. You're in alignment, Virgo. Oh, it says your chakras are fine. So, but why does that cleanse your aura? Some of you need to cleanse your aura, and some of you are you're in alignment. Your chakras are. Oh, it says your chakras are fine. It's your ex. It says your chakras are fine. It's your attitude. Oh God, I know that's me. Cause child, the way I had to not snap, but I've been having some experiences that I normally don't have, and it's like it is not necessarily mine. It's I'm an observer. Okay, I've been an observer of some things. Yeah, so we gotta watch our attitude. We gotta watch our attitude. And boundary up. It says no is the entire sentence. Didn't I say you might have to say no to a family member who has their hand out? And the reason I said 50,000, 10,000 is because I feel like some of you are going to be wealthy or rich. Joy is here. Happier, cheerful, loving life. You are allowed to be happy. Don't worry. What? Don't worry, we asked. I don't know what that means. Don't worry, we asked. There's a Gemini here. There's a Gemini. I don't get this. Give me an Aquarius. Karmic partner that you're protected from. And a Capricorn. And a Scorpio. Okay, Virgo. I feel like somebody wants... Let's get more about this. Hold on. Let's see who this is. Spirit, what's going on with this? These people. This Gemini, Aquarius, karmic partner, and a Capricorn. Didn't I say somebody with that man was in a Capricorn? It was like December, and I was like, oh, he might be a Capricorn or a Sag. I do see you're a... Oh, okay, the karmic partner. Okay, hold on. The karmic partner is a Capricorn. I know I have a Capricorn ex from like so long ago. Like over 10, 11 years. And like you still coming up. That's weird. You gotta let go and really move on. But it says they're divinely protected. I feel like this is that person that I said there's a woman in their life who, like a therapist or a mentor, maybe that's their new woman. And she is helping them to see things because they were very prideful. Helping them to see about himself. Anyway, that person may still watch you. You moved on. It says a liar, a liar. Remember, liar came up earlier. It says liar, liar, pants on fire. So you're, like I said, you're protected from this person. This person wants to come back and say, I swear I changed. They got mental. This is the issue. So somebody, I know for me, if I have a 11-year-plus-year-old person stuck on me, that's weird. But Virgo, it might be somebody from so long ago that you don't even damn near remember. That's weird. That is so weird. 11 years, but it's because they have. I know the person that I know is a narcissistic sociopath, and I'm starting to think they're a psychopath as well. Moved on. You moved on from this person, but they have not. They have not. Okay. It says in too deep. They're too deep in their thought, like mentally. They can't get you. I don't know, child. They stuck. I don't know. Anyway. All right. What else? All right. What's up with this? Thank you, Spirit, for that. What's up with this Gemini and Aquarius? Tell us more about them. I feel like the Gemini and or Aquarius is the person. Oh, okay. The person who. Okay, one of them is a toxic lover. Remember I said that younger man and that other man? The other man brings happiness. Ooh. Okay. So remember I said that younger man, he had family sorrows. Like he had a lot of loss in his family, but he was a money maker, and he was rejected by his family. Actually, he was a money maker, but what did I say? Shrewd. Okay, he has a big ego. So he is younger. He's naive romantically. This is the one I think I said last video when I said this person might be a lawyer. He hasn't had a lot of sexual partners. I think that was your reading. I'm not sure though. It's telling all about these people, but it's kind of the negative aspects of them. I'm gonna get some. Okay, yeah, he likes the finer things in life. He has money. So I think that's the Aquarius. I said it, loaded, deep pockets. He knows how to make money. But he does have a big ego. He was rejected by his family. So he may be guarded. If not rejected by his family, rejected by like past lovers, like betrayed by, okay, yeah. I forgot this. That's okay. Betrayed by past lovers. This person overindulges, so he may either, I don't know, drink a lot or both coffee here, though. He may drink a lot of coffee. He may really be, like if he's black, as an example, he's really pro-black. If he's white, he's really pro-white. If he's Asian, he's like pro-Asian. He's like really, and then he sticks only with his kind or his color. He might be separated or on the verge. He's either separated or from a broken family. Not a broken family, from a family who's had divorce. And he's working on like healing. Okay, that's him. He's working on his healing from either being in a family that had divorced parents, or or his past family. Like if he had a wife and kids, he's like healing from that. He's had also women who were financially using him. Oh, okay, lawyer. Oh, because I said he might be a lawyer. Okay, so they may have had some custody issues in that if he had a marriage. She was using him financially. So he may have trust issues with women who he may think that they're using him for his money. Because like I said, he likes fancy things. He buys nice designer, high-end designer things, and he has money. He's very confident. He's had toxic love experiences before. Okay. Yeah, he's been betrayed by women. And one of the women may have been his mother. But if not her, then other women. He got swag too. He knows how to finesse a situation or finesse a business deal or something like that to get it to go in his favor. Competition. And if he has competition with you, because it's another person here. So he's the Aquarius, or that could have been a Gemini. He's going to win. He's going to win you over with his money, Virgo. He might have multiple baby moms too, by the way. Or he may have, if not that, he may have women who try to have sex with him to get pregnant so that they can get a guaranteed paycheck with the kid. Yeah, he had women who's taking advantage of him and ran up his credit cards. So now he's like, going into relationships, or he's been going into relationships not being emotional, not putting his emotions on the line so he won't get hurt or rejected or feel rejected. But I see that he might have light eyes too. You guys will have a magnetic connection. Like, he might be really shocked, like surprised by you, but like I said, really guarded from his past experiences. I also see that this is the universe or God or the angels are sending these people across your path. All right. What are the positive aspects of these people? Well, it don't have to be positive. What did it just tell me? It don't have to be positive. What are the aspects, the archetypes? I saw the rebel. Okay, he's a father. He's a father. So that could also be the betrayal that he, his ex or baby mom, like, uses the kids to get more money. What else? He's a visionary. Child. He has a special connection with God. Very pure, innocent connection. He's an athlete. Or very athletic. This person surrenders to the divine with complete trust because he has a lot of faith. Very soulful person, but he doesn't reveal it. He speaks to God in like a special language. An intimate union with the divine, the mystic. So he might be very mysterious too. Why is this thief here though? That's kind of bothering me. It's not in the shadow position, but it's here. He likes nature too. He goes out in nature a lot. He's still learning. And I see the priest. Facilitates spiritual commitment, serves as a channel of spiritual energy. The thief is coming up as sheds light on the potential wealth within you that can never be stolen. Oh, okay. He might steal your heart, Virgo. And it's unexpected. Steal your heart in a positive way. He likes animals. He makes friends with them. So he may have like a pet too or something like that. All right, let's wrap this up. Thank you for being here. We're going to see what Virgo, what's next for Virgo as far as their spiritual journey or their gifts. What's going on, Spirit? Let love light the way, Virgo. You're flying. You can fly. I just told that to somebody yesterday. Celebrate the beautiful gift of life. Well, I said if they release their fears in this programming that they have, they can fly because they have a lot of gifts. Leave a trail of love as you walk the earth. Wow, I love that. Love that. Love that. Who is Virgo? Why are they here? Why are they here, Spirit? Light codes. You're here to receive, transmit, and decode light codes and light language. I love light language. I listen to my favorite light language person all the time. You have not connected with your soul tribe yet, Virgo. Some of you are the shaman, manifest. You know how to manifest. Whew, hold on. Oh, interesting. And how they come out in pairs. Interesting. So Virgo, some of you are here to help harmonize the planet. You have a contract, a soul contract, in order to do that. To harmonize the planet and evolve human consciousness. That's your role for being here. You also preserve sacred chants and harness the sound, frequency, vibrational medicine to awaken and align energetic fields on a personal or planetary level. That's so interesting because I have about 1, 2, 3. I have like 4 or 5 frequency machines and things that I use to amplify energy, but I don't share it. So I just got the download, like, I don't know if it was earlier today. I think it was, or last night, to start doing this real small, because it's real personal to me, but small, start sharing a little bit of how I amplify energy and what we could do together, or how you could amplify your own energy in your life, and how to use it and to provide more harmony or whatever you would like into your life. So I might start doing that. I see that some of you are the shaman, protect, heal, and guide. And to manifest your intentions, belief, thoughts, feelings into reality. Some of you have past life gifts of working with, let's say, the elements to renew and awaken. I hear the life force, but it's showing up. I'm not going to say exactly what it is because, yeah. Some of you, like, okay, you can manipulate weather. Let's just say that. Yeah, you can manipulate and call for weather. The reason why I don't, some things I want to share, but some things it's not time to share is because the human consciousness has to rise to even be open to these gifts and abilities, because if not, people can misuse them for the opposition. But it's here. You have a past life of working with elements to manifest, to protect, heal, and guide humanity. There are a lot of people, well, there's a large group of people who are using these gifts, but they're using it for destructive purposes. So once collectively we evolve our consciousness, we can do it independently for the greater good of humanity and collectively. So I also see some of you are here to help lost souls, people who have deviated from their divine path and have chosen destruction, or confusion, or they're just simply disconnected, or deliberate rebellion and corruption. So I like this. I know for me, I am helping my twin flame, who doesn't know I'm helping them because we're not in communication. And one thing that comes up, because they're also a part of my soul family, that's really the only reason why I'm doing it. But one thing that comes up is when people have past lives that they are unaware of, or they don't have the consciousness to know that they even had one. If they had a really, like, let's say as an example, somebody had a past life as a slave. I was a slave on in my past lives. I shared that video recently. But I went from slavery to royalty. Okay. But anyway, but if, let's say somebody was a slave in their past life and they died as a slave, like, and it was really a hard life, really, just bad. That soul may have been mad at God, right? Because it's like, why would you give me this? I don't believe in you anymore. Like, they may have, what's the word? It's a word, but I can't think of it. Dismissed God, because it's like, no, you gave me this life and whatever. But if they don't have the conscious awareness and they are stuck in the reincarnation loop, which all of us or most of us are stuck in the reincarnation loop if we're here today on Earth. So that means that they're going to repeat a lifetime. They don't necessarily have to be a slave in this lifetime, but they'll strive for achievement and just chase money because they don't consciously know that they're doing this, but subconsciously the soul knows that I'm never going to live that past life again. But they still may have some resistance or problems with believing in God and faith, but that's not a current reality block. That's a past life block that they have to explore and heal and resolve. So anyway, with the twin flame, what keeps coming up in their clearings, the work that I'm helping them with, even though they don't know, is mad at God, rebellion to one, which is the one consciousness, which means they're mad at God from a past life. So as I work on clearing the energy for them, over time, their relationship with God will strengthen and become better, and it won't be that resistance. But if we don't clear it and it's there, we wear it and we experience it in this reality. So it's interesting that it came up because Yeah, I see remnants of that here. But anyway, so your job, your soul agreed via a contract to help with sound healing, energetic harmony in ecosystems and human consciousness, to work with the elements in doing that. You have some kind of past life gift or something, divinity or something doing that. The shaman to manifest, to share light codes and to tap into your light language. And that also could be singing or simply just using your voice. And then you're a new, well, it says a new soul. So some of you may be a relatively new soul, or you may be here to help new souls evolve. Yeah. Okay. I think I said a lot and enough. Any final words? Not bad. Okay. Final message, Spirit. You are reminded, Virgo, that your frequency reminds us that we are infinitely connected to one another, just as we are to the earth, God, and to the universe that created us all. You may have to work on your root chakra. Work on your root chakra to help you become more open, more courageous, more creative, and more joyful than you were before. It activates the potential for something beautiful to grow from your consciousness into a new and grander expression of yourself. What else? That's all for now. Be well.